why we're actually here is to start our new segment called Side Hustle with Dr. Shine a Lot, Kabelo Moteme, who is the founder of this interesting company. He saw a gap in the market. Honestly, I never really thought about this either. So good morning, Kabelo, and welcome to the Pod Squad.
Good day. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Thank you for joining us. So just start us off from the beginning. How did Dr. Shine a Lot start? And more importantly, what exactly is it?
Basically, Dr. Shine a Lot is a sneaker cleaning company. And how it started that I decided to take the leap of faith and start my own business. So how it started off as a hobby, whereby I started cleaning my own sneakers. And from there, decided to try out cleaning my family's shoes. And I identified that there is actually a need to provide this service. And that is how Dr. Shine a Lot was established.
Cool. Kabelo, Mishka here. I just wanted to know, most people, when they clean their shoes, they just take maybe a toothbrush and some sunlight soap, right? But I want to know, what is the magical method to your madness? How do you do it? Are you allowed to share that?
Basically, all techniques of washing shoes don't make shoes last longer and fresher as the techniques currently used by us, Dr. Shine a Lot. We match the material that the shoe or sneaker is made of with the correct cleaning agents and methods. We give the sneakers and shoes we receive for cleaning lots of love and attention as we ensure that the customer receives them as if they purchased a new pair.
Cool.
So sneakerheads are growing quite exponentially in South Africa. What are your thoughts on the sneaker scene?
The sneaker scene in South Africa is on the rise, including across the world, as trading and branding sneakers is quickly growing into a massive industry. But the only problem in South Africa that we have is that there's a middleman and exclusive shoes are being sold via a live store raffle or through a raffle system. And this has left a trail for counterfeiters and scam artists to follow, and mostly are using social media to catch their victims. Honestly, counterfeit sneakers are nothing new. They've been around for decades, but con artists in South Africa are always trying to find new victims. For example, you'd see a post on Instagram that says, buy 2 pairs of Nike Air Force Ones for only 2,500. And for me, as a sneakerhead, this is an instant red flag. And with that being said, Cape Town plays a huge role in South African sneaker culture, connecting us to the world, as I feel that is currently the hub of South African culture. Then Johannesburg has a different feel, as their streetwear has created a vibe for us sneakerheads.
A vibe? Okay. Fatima?
That's very interesting. So like I always look at sneakers and I'm always like, I really wanna buy that, but they're so expensive. How can you be part of the community without forking out thousands of rands?
Honestly, it requires a lot of money if you want to be an in-trend sneakerhead. However, being a sneakerhead doesn't mean you have to be in trend. Someone can be a sneakerhead by spending more time on the internet, socials, and networking with others. For example, to be a strategic sneakerhead, you can take advantage of crazy sales, keep up on shoes on the down low, as most sneakers are on a constant recycle. For example, if you have a rare sneaker, keep it for some years, give or take maybe 5 to 10 years, and the value of the sneaker will be higher then. Enter competitions, or even better, start a blog or a YouTube channel and become an influencer.
Okay. So since starting your product, what were some of your hopes for the future for Dr. Shine a Lot?
The future plans for us as Dr. Shine a Lot is to develop an application that will be beneficial for both Dr. Shine a Lot and the customer in the following manner: as a tracking tool for the customer to see the status of their shoes, which creates transparency between both parties; as a notification tool for dry cleaners and laundries to notify me for collection of shoes, and also as a client feedback and testimonial tool. And in the near future, I would love to branch out and eventually be a sneaker reseller and potentially have my own sneaker store.
Oh,
Awesome.
wow.
So, Kabelo, I just wanted to know, could you perhaps tell us what the most expensive pair of shoes you have cleaned is?
The most expensive sneaker we've cleaned so far was roughly at about 18,000 Rand.
Oh.
But we at Dr. Shine a Lot don't look at the price of the sneaker. We clean all sneakers professionally with the same love and effort.
Wow.
18,000.
Wait, Cabello. So does it mean I can just bring you like my normal my Pep shoes and you will clean it for me?
Yeah, regardless whether it's from Pep, Nike, Adidas. Yeah.
No judgment. But
Okay.
18,000.
So Cabello, you are Dr. Shine a Lot. How did you come up with that name? Like, it's so interesting.
Basically, the name behind it is that when you go to the doctor, the main aim is to come out feeling better. So the moment that you bring your shoes in the state that they are, we ensure that by the time you get them back, they as if you purchased a new pair.
I love it.
You know, Cabela, so you said that, you know, eventually in future you want to become also a reseller. You know, are you even looking at maybe like your own sneaker for the future? Like a nice local brand of your own?
Oh.
I was looking at this year that we wanted to release our own Dr. Shine a Lot slides. So in the near future, hopefully, I can eventually have my own Dr. Shine a Lot DSAL sneakers.
Nice. Okay. So if anyone is out there and, you know, they're listening and they want to get in contact with you, even, you know, use of your services, what are your contact details and how people can get in touch with you?
We are available on Instagram and Twitter at Dr. Shine DR, Dr. Shine a Lot _SA. And we're also available on Google. Just search Dr. Shine a Lot.
Awesome. Okay. Also, another thing, when you mentioned the 18,000, it was 18,000,
18,
right?
yes, painfully.
Yes,
I mean-
18,000.
I mean, but when you have it in your hand, is it like you scared to touch it? Like
Sacred, you know.
sacred. Like, what is it like though? Like having to, I don't know. I just never have ever touched anything that expensive in my life, so I wouldn't know.
That school fees in your hand. Please tell me, what is it like to hold school fees in your hand? Are you not nervous?
Personally, it's an overwhelming feeling because you don't really know, should I damage the shoe? Will I be able to like pay it back? But hopefully, thank God that I have never damaged anyone's shoes at the moment. So it is a bit overwhelming to have a pair of shoes that are worth 18,000 on me.
Yo, what can you buy for 18,000 though? Like
Shoes.
apparently shoes. But now that we're like speaking about the price, Cabela, do you think that designer brands are worth paying that amount of money for?
Personally, I feel like it is. In terms of shoes, I don't know whether like in terms of brands and stuff, but when it comes to sneakers give us, well, for us sneakerheads, sneakers give us a sense of belonging. As I, for one, as soon as I buy sneakers, I basically base my outfit based on the sneaker. For example, if I have Air Jordan 1s, I'll take them out first before I take out my outfit, and then basically, I think it is worth it buying sneakers that are worth 18,000 or more. Or even less.
Cabela, you can't see the faces that I'm pulling, but I'm so confused. Because I don't know what the brand really offers. You know, it's like I'm okay with a cotton on pair of shoes or knockoffs. Like I don't know what the brand
Oh, you
is
say
trying to
cotton. I was going to say, I'll say it for Pep. That's fine.
sell. Even Pep, guys, even Pep, they make great socks.
Yeah, they do.
But I don't know. I'm not well versed in the sneaker realm, so I'll just. But that 18,000, that school fees, I don't think I'm ready for that.
Interesting. But yeah, like Abello mentioned, if you want to become part of it.
Yeah, I think if it's your niche, then it's something that you're going to spend. Like people collect stamps, and stamps, you can't even wear stamps, and they like cost like so much money.
Maybe it's like that, it's like an investment because people want that specific.
I do think it's an investment, and it's also, there's a culture around it.
Yeah.
So there is a bit of meaning around it, I think. So that makes it a little bit more worth it, but it also depends on the intention that you're going in.
Cabela, do you wear most of the shoes that you own? Like, or do you collect it?
Yes, I do.
And
I
just put it
collect
on
and
display.
wear, and then so far I've only sold like 2 that I've bought. So, but most of the time, the shoes that I buy, I do wear them myself.
Yeah, so you see, he's wearing it, he's making use of that.
How do people feel about, let's say, please help me, the Air Force Jordan, am I saying it correctly? Whatever kind of
Yes.
pilot shoe you're wearing, right? I don't know the name. But how do people feel about wearing this collector's item that was maybe worn once or twice? Do they do it and wear it because they really want it, or do they collect it as well and hope to make money off it later, like an investment?
Most of the time with, for example, let's take Nike Air Jordans, you won't walk into a store and find them. They're usually released on exclusive launches. So what people do is that they go to the store or they win a raffle, and chances are they keep it for like a good 4 years. For instance, if they bought it for, let's say, 2.5 thousand rand, they can eventually sell it for a good 7,000, 8,000, depending on your negotiating skills.
So, Kabelo, we actually have a few messages that came through on our WhatsApp line. If you have any questions to share with Kabelo, 0786101112. Someone is asking, how much do you charge to clean shoes?
Basically, we start off from 40 rand, which for 40 we charge for heels and shoe shining, like your school shoes or formal shoes. And then sneakers start off from 60 rand. So at most, the highest that we'll charge for shoes is 100 rand.
Okay.
That's affordable.
And plus you like you said, you mentioned that you match the cleaning products to the actual material. So it's nothing that's going to weigh it down and break it, basically.
Yeah.
Yes, basically.
Kabelo, I have a question. Where are you based?
I'm based in Pretoria,
Ooh.
Acacia to be exact, which is north of Pretoria.
So if I'm in Cape Town and I want to send you my shoes, because I don't maintain my shoes, I'm going to be honest here. They're functional because I'm old like that. How would I get it to you in Pretoria, or do you have a branch in Cape Town?
No, currently I'm only based in Pretoria. So how that would work is that you'd have to communicate with me and then find a way of you couriering them to me.
No.
And then once I'm done, I'll courier them back to you.
Awesome sauce.
Final message also. It's a message sent through, said the Hood Skywalker here. Okay. Dr. Shine-a-Lot is a real side hustler and I look up to him. He is going far. This is a big name. Yeah, people love you, Kabelo, and the product that you're putting out there. Any final words to anyone out there, in terms of sneaker scene, expressing yourself through your sneakers, anything like that?
Basically, all I can say is that kicks are a lifestyle. And to all the sneaker heads out there, much love. And thank you to everyone that has supported Dr. Shine-a-Lot. I'd just like to give a special mention to a few of my family members,
Of
my
course.
sister Nelwe, my little sister Maseho, my little brother Liaho Kani, my mom, my aunts, my uncles, and yeah.
Awesome. You didn't forget anyone, because we don't want anyone to say, oh, you didn't mention us on the radio.
To everyone that knows him.
Another special shout out to my brother Wuchali. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. Oh yes, to my friends Sia, Sanelo, Kamu,
Yes.
Sbu, to my cousins. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. But,
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay.
Yeah.
Just make a blanket statement.
Yeah, just say to everyone who knows me and supports me, and everyone is covered.
yeah, and basically to everyone out there that supports Dr. Shine-a-Lot. And
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome. Kabelo, thank you so much for joining us today on the Pod Squad. We wish you nothing but the best for Dr. Shine-a-Lot. And, we look forward to your Cape Town branch, which will open in future, hopefully.
Absolutely.
Yeah, most definitely. Thank you for having me once again.
No problem. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Same to you.
So that was Kabelo Moteme from Dr. Shine-a-Lot, keeping your kicks in order, in working.
I haven't worked on that phrase. just
Yeah,
yet,
I don't.
no.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. Yes, thank you to Kabelo from Dr. Shine-a-Lot. And speaking about sneaker culture, sneaker scene in South Africa, not something I have gotten really into myself, but I know it's a huge culture coming up. Super huge culture.
Especially in the brown communities there, it's a status symbol.
I think it
really
is.
I'm
I
not
mean,
there.
if you spend that much money on shoes,
But I mean, we also need money for bread, so.
I mean,
need
if
to have
you've
a talk.
got the money to spend, then go ahead. But
That's true.
if you don't, then
But he also mentioned like counterfeits, people using like weird ways to scam you.
I'm not good at picking that up, hey?
yeah, I mean,
For real?
I mean, if
Yeah.
you walk in Long Street, there's like that stall that sells like Nikes and Adidas and stuff, but it's like,
Expose them.
like you
To
know,
who do I expose him to?
We're
the
exposing counterfeits.
community.
the sneaker police.
Where's the sneaker police when
But I
you
mean,
meet
you also
them?
need to make a living, you know?
Yeah.
Not exactly the richest, so
Yeah.
do what you gotta do to survive.
Gosh. Oh gosh. Make counterfeits?
I'm not saying
And I mean, there
make
are people
them,
that
but I
can't
mean, if you
afford
have
the
them.
actual, so like, I mean, if I can't afford, I'd probably buy a counterfeit because it's like cheaper.
Oh. I mean, I guess so.
Are we debating the ethics of this? I don't think I know enough just yet, so let me research that and I'll get back to you.
Me neither. Okay. Let's take a quick ad break. When we come back, more things on the Pod Squad on Radio 786 100.4 FM.